I feel like it's been so long since I've done just a sit down, chatty, open video that I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of sat here like, I even made a matcha to drink throughout this video and I've already finished it because I've just been sat here staring out the window like, I don't even know what to say or like how to start this video, but I feel like it's just been so long since I've engaged with you guys. Like obviously I've been vlogging and I've been keeping you updated on certain things, but I mean like real deep chats where I sit down, I talk, I vent, I answer questions. Even in vlogs I've not really done that, I've just been showing you what I've been up to, but I thought today we could have a deep chat, we can catch up, and I feel like I've got some things that I want to vent about, I want to talk to you guys about, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be filming a little catch-up video. But yeah, I feel like my Looks to Kill edit really just took over my life, which I'm so happy it did. Like when I'm in something, I'm in it, I give it all of my focus and all of my attention, but I've definitely been not rejecting YouTube, God, like what's the word, like neglecting, not rejecting, neglecting YouTube a little bit and my channel and even my Instagram to a point. So I was kind of thinking, don't hate me for this, I was kind of thinking I don't know whether I want to continue to do YouTube, because with my Looks to Kill edit I was so fulfilled by releasing a part of my brain that was creative, if that makes sense. Like having this creative idea and then seeing it all happen has brought me so much fulfillment, and I've not really been getting that from YouTube. I used to be so creative, I used to love filming videos, and I kind of fell out of love with YouTube again, which happened like last year maybe. Where I took a little break. So I was actually thinking of just taking a step back, but I think I'm just gonna see how the next few weeks goes, because like I said, I have just been really concentrating on my Looks to Kill edit, so maybe it's because I've not been able to concentrate on both things. But I'm giving YouTube my full attention. I'm gonna be back to posting twice a week religiously on Thursdays and Sundays, and I'm gonna see how it goes. And if YouTube isn't for me anymore, then we move on, we go on with life. I do love having this channel. I'm so blessed, I feel so privileged. I don't want to just put content out there that I'm not happy with. So that's where my head's at right now with YouTube. But I think over the next few weeks, I'm going to really concentrate on just getting my channel lit again. So I got you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, and this is how I know that I haven't caught up with you guys in so long, because there were so many questions where I was like, oh my god, have I not addressed that? Also the bangs, yes, I know they're overgrown, but I love bangs now, so they're staying on my face. They might get in my eyes a lot and I might be fiddling with them, but we'll see. I did actually get a lot of questions asking, am I going to continue to do YouTube for the foreseeable? And yes, obviously for this foreseeable. I'm so stuck between being a mysterious bitch and then having my life out on the internet, which I've basically shown you guys everything, like everything, my breakups, my downfalls, my highlights, my lowlights, my low points. I've basically shown you everything since I was 19, so for 6 years. I still love creating content on YouTube, and I think I will for the foreseeable, but yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll be doing YouTube for. I sound like I'm really just falling out of love with it, and it's not that. Like, I'm not loving it as much recently, but yeah, I might get that back. Okay, this was another one I got asked a lot. And I think it's my age now. I'm starting to notice my peers are getting married, they're getting engaged, they're having kids. Everyone's pregnant. Everyone. I know so many people that are pregnant. I'm like, I'm gonna be attending more baby showers than birthdays this year or next year. Like, everyone's pregnant. Where is this baby fever coming from? But one of the questions was, do you feel the pressure to get married and have kids? I personally don't, and I used to. I remember saying to Han and Rach that I wouldn't feel fulfilled if I wasn't married at 25, and right now, even thinking about marriage is just like, marriage not so much, but having kids, no. Like, I remember a point where I said I didn't want kids, and I'm still very much like, I'd probably say I'm 80-20. I'm 20% not gonna have them, 80% I do want them in the future, but not anytime soon. Like, you won't be getting any mummy vlogs from me. I think that would be the point where maybe I'm not gonna do YouTube anymore when I have kids. I don't know. Like, I'm saying all this now, and I could suddenly become a mum vlogger. I actually don't know, but kids aren't on mine or Manny's cards anytime soon. And I think I've always been very business minded. I think I want to get myself in a good business place, and I remember seeing a TikTok that was basically saying, don't feel the pressure right now in your 20s, like mid-20s, early 20s, late 20s, whenever, just in your 20s, to get married and have kids. Because if you think about Friends, Monica and Chandler, for example, didn't get married until they were like mid-30s, and then they had kids. And Rachel and Ross had a kid together when they were in their 30s. And my mum was actually 34 or 35 when she had me, and I never felt like I had an older mum. I think my mum's obviously like younger in her mind. It's crazy that my mum's nearly 60. She'll probably kill me for saying that, but I don't feel like my mum's nearly 60. Like, I mean, if you look at her, she doesn't look a day over 40 in my opinion. But I don't know, like, I've never felt like I've had an older mum, so I don't think I would personally mind being an older mum. I think I would prefer that and just have the best 20s of my life. Obviously you can have the best 20s of your life with kids, but the best 20s of my life, like personally, would be my selfish years, like where I can go out, I've got the freedom to travel, I've got the freedom to do whatever, which is another reason why, actually we'll move on to that question later, but I don't feel the pressures to have kids or get married. Me and Manny have spoken about marriage because obviously that's where our relationship is leading to. I feel like this fringe is starting to bug me now. Obviously that's where our relationship is going to be going next. It's going to be leading into marriage. But I feel like we comfortably live together. We like eased into living together. We're looking for a new home currently. And yeah, like we're just comfortable with our living situation. We don't have to solidify it with a piece of paper to make it feel solid. Like we feel solid already. So I think I definitely want to get married, but I want a big budget. Like I want the kind of wedding that younger Mads dreamed of. So I think until I've got the budget for that, we're not thinking about it anytime soon. So that was the question that I was leading on to. Someone asked, do you want pets now? Rach and Han have them. So obviously Hannah's now got her little puppy and Rach has got her cat. I genuinely don't feel any sort of pressure to get a pet. I was thinking about getting a dog a long time ago, but I just realized that that is too much responsibility for me right now. I'm not in a place where I could be responsible enough to look after a little soul. And I think when I eventually get a dog, because that will be my pet of choice, I'm such a dog mom, well, will be in the future, I want to just be able to give it my full attention. I don't want to have to think about having to travel a lot, or because I don't travel out of the country a lot, but I go to London a lot and I like to go on nights out, and I don't want to have to think, oh, I've got to leave early to go and look after my dog. Do you know what I mean? So I think right now I'm comfortable without having a pet, but it's definitely something I will do in the future. This was another question I got a lot. Did you get your period back? So I briefly said it in a video that I got my period back, and I got my period back for 2 months and then I lost it again. And I spoke to my doctor and he said that this happens a lot. Like, it's my hormones just trying to regulate themselves again. Obviously, I've upped my calories. I don't calorie count, but I've just made sure to eat a little bit more. I don't train as intensely as I used to. I used to go to Barry's, which is like a really hard workout. I used to go like 2 to 3 times a week, whereas now I try and go once a week, and I don't always do the treadmill, I just do like the weights. But I've started doing Pilates more, I've started doing yoga, and I go to the gym occasionally, and I feel like I've definitely regulated my hormones a bit more, because people don't talk about that enough. No one actually talks about if you over exercise and undereat, your hormones literally I don't know what happens, but I suddenly started getting so many spots, and I've just never been someone that has broke out or like had acne. If I ever break out, I'll get like the odd pimple. It'll be there for like 3 days and then it goes. Like, I've been very, very blessed and lucky with my skin, but my skin was so bad. My energy levels were on the floor. I had no sex drive. I obviously lost my period. My hormones were just everywhere, and it made me feel like less of a woman. It was really weird. Like, when my period came back, I felt so sexy again and so feminine. So here's your sign to not over-exercise and undereat, because it's not fun. Sorry, I had to take a small interlude because apparently my camera died. Apparently I did not charge my camera, but it was probably a good thing because I was gonna start waffling about something that you guys probably don't even care about. Let's go on a lighter topic. Do you have any plans for Halloween? This year, I don't actually have any plans. I don't have an outfit planned. I don't have any plans over the weekend. In fact, that's a lie. I do have plans, but not Halloween ones. So Manny's actually doing a pop-up in Kick Game in the Arndale, which is so exciting. So that's going to be on Saturday and Sunday. So I feel like that's taking up most of my weekend anyway. But in terms of Halloween, I don't really mind celebrating it. Like, I'm not big into Halloween like I am Christmas or people's birthdays, or in fact, that's it. Like, I love birthdays and Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas. Like, I'm so excited. But Halloween for me is just take it or leave it. If my friends are doing something, I'll jump on the bandwagon. My boyfriend doesn't celebrate it, and like, is very firm on the fact that he doesn't celebrate it. He doesn't mind me celebrating it. Like, he would never stop me from doing my thing. Like, obviously I went out last year. I didn't go out with him. I went out with my friends. But yeah, I think because he's not really bothered for it, I don't think my friends are doing anything. I'm not bothered. Like, I'm not really into dressing up anyway. I wear wigs when I want to wear wigs anyway, and kind of be different characters when I want to be. So I don't really feel the need to go out for Halloween. I don't really enjoy celebrating it like I enjoy celebrating Christmas. So no Halloween plans, but that could change. Knowing me, I'll wake up on Sunday morning and think, actually, I want to go out tonight and I want to put a wig on and I want to be Jessica Rabbit. My Halloween costumes have been just made out of things I already have, or I've ran to the fancy dress store and bought some cat ears, or I never really go all out for Halloween. I never really have. I think the most I've done is I ran to the fancy dress shop, bought one of those like packet made costumes, thrown that on and gone to an event in Manchester. Like, that's probably the most I've ever done, but I don't really plan my Halloween costumes. I never really have. I think that's just me as a person though. I do everything last minute and I just seem to wing life, but it always works for me. So yeah, I think I'm the same with Halloween. I just wing it. I get this question so much that I kind of just wanted to answer it, because I was like, I'm so sick of people asking in the comment, like not even just in the question box. I get this in comments, I get it all the time. I had so many questions. What does your boyfriend do as a job? Okay, so you guys know that he has L'Emerge, so he's very like public about one of the things that he does, which he owns a fashion company called L'Emerge. I always wear L'Emerge stuff. Manny is the most incredible designer. Like, I'm his biggest fan. He's amazing. He's got a pop-up in Kick Game this weekend. But I'd say Manny is one of them people where he's just a jack of all trades. Not jack of all trades. He's very much in the same trade, like he's in the fashion industry, but he's a creative director. He directs shoots sometimes. He's a stylist. He's a designer. He's also an artist. I've got his paintings behind me, which have been sold, but they're here for now, which is why my apartment looks a mess at all times. I've just had to come to the conclusion that I'm not, like me being a Virgo, I'm very organized and I want my shit to be neat and tidy all the time. But being with a creative and being with a Libra, someone who is artistic and has a lot of ideas, my apartment is not always as neat as I would like it, but I've just had to compromise because that's how he makes his money. And I mean, they're beautiful, so I'm okay with that. But Yeah, he's an artist. He does a lot of things. He makes money in a lot of different ways. I don't see him as much anymore, which I'm sad about, because he used to do a lot of work from home, whereas now he has a workshop. So during the day, I don't see him, which is really sad. Like, I miss seeing each other all the time, but the time we do get together, I guess, is more special. And that is the only time I'm ever gonna answer that question, so I hope you guys are happy with that. I think we work really well together. Like, I think I'm more business-minded, he's more creative, so I think together we just work really well. He comes with me on my shoots, I come with him on his. He can take days off, and that's the really good thing about the fact that we both work for ourselves. Like, if I need to take a day out to go and help him with his stuff, then I can go and do that, and vice versa. Like, he came on my look shoots, I went on a Lemurs shoot yesterday. So yeah, we work really well as a team. We like help each other, and I feel like my work is his work and his work is my work. Like, obviously we have separate lives, and I think it's really important to have separate lives. Sorry, I'm like going off on a million different tangents, but I think when me and Manny first got together, we were so like in each other's pockets naturally, because I think when you first get with someone, you want to be like with them all the time. But I also love that we also have our separate lives. Are you still going to have your boobs reduced? I don't know. I go through like motions of, yes, I want to get them reduced. Like, if I could go back in time and not get the boob job, then that would be the option I would go for, but I can't do that. Not that I have regrets. I don't really like to regret anything that I've done, because I think everything that I've done in my life has led me up to this moment, and I'm pretty fucking happy with where I am. So I don't regret it, but I wish I don't know, I wish I thought about it more. Maybe I don't know how to answer this question, because I do regret it to a certain degree. Like, I wish I just had my natural boobs now, if I'm honest. I do love my boob job, don't get me wrong. Like, I like being a big titty girl sometimes, but I think my style would look better if I had smaller boobs. And I think definitely now I've lost weight again. I got my boob job when I'd gained a little bit of weight, and I thought my boobs would like balance my body out. That was the most ridiculous thing and the most ridiculous reason to get a boob job. But I think now I've lost a little bit of weight, they look a little bit bigger, and that would be the reason why I got them reduced. I don't know whether I could go back to nothing, because I think the skin's stretched now, so I'd still have to have an implant. It would just be a smaller one. But I think it's just not a priority right now. Like, I'm not really unhappy with them. I'm not even a little bit unhappy with them. I love my boobs, but I just wish that I would have thought about it more when I got them done, if that makes sense. But getting my boobs reduced right now is just not a priority. I think in the future, I can definitely see me doing that. I've got too much shit to be doing right now. Like, the downtime on surgery is time that I've not got right now. Like, I'm working on a million different things. I've got so many ideas, and especially since the looks edit, I think now I know that I can have an idea and watch it come to life. Like, if you knew how many, I think, good ideas I've had where I've not been able to go through with it because I've not believed in myself enough, or I felt like I've not had the facilities to do that. Oh my God, I'd have like 10 different businesses right now. Like, I have such a creative brain, I just don't know how to put it out there. So now I've actually had a little bit of help from Lux. I'd love to do something on my own. So I'm working on something on my own, which I already was working on. I'm back working on it, and I'm also gonna dedicate myself to YouTube. So I've just not got the time. I keep having to take small breaks because my camera keeps dying, which is great, but I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. I'm gonna try and end this on some nice notes. I do have a couple of favorites, like monthly favorites, I don't know why I can't say that I wanted to share with you guys as well. I was gonna do a whole separate video on it, but I don't actually have that many, so I thought I'd compress it and put it in this video. But someone asked, how did your Looks to Kill collection go? And oh my God, like, you're probably bored of it now because I've been talking about it so much, but I am so proud of it. And guys, we have restocked nearly everything so many times. Like, I don't know how many times, but it's been a lot of times, especially the raglan tees, which personally was my favorite thing in the collection because me and Manny designed the artwork on it. So the little cherry artwork, and there's also some more artwork coming in one more drop that we have. So I've done it over 4 drops. We're currently up to drop 3. We've got one more drop and then I'm done. Everything's done, which I'm really sad about because I've been working on it for so long that I can't believe it's just all happened now. But the party was amazing. Like, my last video obviously was me getting ready for it, and it was the best night of my entire life. Like, it was so good. Aside from that, the collection has been incredible. I love seeing you guys in it, and yeah, I'm really, really proud of it. So I'd love to do it all over again, but maybe on my own. Someone asked, are you still getting a car? And I was meant to have had my car by now, but I was kind of doing okay without it. And parking in the city centre is expensive. Like, I don't mind paying it, but when I wasn't even using my car that much, it didn't really make sense. But I was actually talking about it to my dad last night, and he was saying that I could leave my car at theirs, and then whenever I need it I can just go and pick it up. So I think I'm gonna start looking into getting a car again, because obviously it's gonna be getting colder and I'm not gonna want to walk as much. I've just been walking everywhere. I like using walking as a form of exercise as well, so I pretty much walk everywhere. I'm in the city centre. I'm literally bang dot in Manchester city centre, so I've got everything on my doorstep. So it just doesn't really make sense for me to have one, but I think now it's starting to get a bit colder, and I don't know, I do miss having a car. So my dad was actually showing me a couple that he thinks I should get yesterday, so that's really exciting. There's one that I've seen that I'm like, I'm gonna do it. It was a very nice car. I think that was like the majority of questions. The only other one was, what's your next project? I think over the next, or like for the rest of the year, I'm gonna really concentrate on my YouTube channel. I really want to concentrate on making some really nice content, and I'm going to concentrate on my Instagram a little bit more. There's a brand that I'm working with currently that I'm in talks with that I can't really mention, but why have I even said that? Because I actually can't say what it is. But yeah, I'm in talks with a brand about something. It's not a collection, it's something else. So I've got that going on, and I think next year I'm definitely gonna start thinking about bringing something out myself, whether that be fashion or lingerie, or I'm not sure yet, but I think that's the next steps. But yeah, I think for now I just really want to concentrate on falling back in love with YouTube and just getting really nice content out there, because this is my main love. Okay, I'm gonna end on my monthly favorites. They're on this table, so one sec. Okay, kicking off the favorites. I've not actually read this yet. I've read the first one, which is It Ends With Us. And if you've not read that yet, I feel like everyone and their mom has read that book. But if you've not read that yet and you like romantic, in fact, I don't really like romantic books, but that one, it was so good. So if you've not read it, you have to read it. But she's just released part 2, which is It Starts With Us, and I've read the blurb and it sounds amazing. I'm gonna start reading this next week because I've got a busy few days, and I know once I start reading it I won't be able to put it down, but I just wanted to say that she's now released the prequel, so I'm gonna read this and I know it's gonna be another favorite. This has been a favorite at the minute. It was from And Other Stories, and this is the best dupe for Bum Bum Cream. I would say Bum Bum Cream's better, only because I think it's more hydrating. So if you're using Bum Bum Cream to hydrate your skin, then I would say just get Bum Bum Cream and like go all out. But this one, if you're going on a night out, is incredible. Number one, because I think the scent is stronger. So this scent is milky coconut, seeds of warm vanilla and sweet caramel. So if you like smelling really sweet and like edible and just feminine and delicious, this is amazing. Sometimes I wear this without perfume because it's so strong, but it's also a glow body lotion, so it has a really nice glow to it. It's amazing for when you're going out, and it was £12, so it's so much more affordable than Bum Bum Cream. The only thing is, it's just not as hydrating, but if you want it for the scent and you want a little bit of a body glow, this is amazing. And I also bought the candle, which goes with it, which is the same scent, and it's so strong. So it's called the Pearl de Coco scent. But the Under the Stories scents are actually really nice. But this one is, oh my God, amazing. I also have another candle. I got this one from Diptyque. I remember in one of my moving vlogs, I called this brand Diptyque. This is an embarrassing memory of mine, okay? But I've got this candle from Diptyque. It's the Oud scent. I love lighting candles around this time of year. Autumn is my favorite month because it starts getting darker. I can light my candles earlier. My apartment always looks really nicely lit. And yeah, this is just my favorite one. So this is the Oud one. And you can literally smell it as soon as you walk in. Like, it's so strong. These are a little bit pricier, but so worth it. This scent I mentioned in my last video. So I actually bought this for my party. It's the hiiii Burning Cherry scent. And this is delicious. I have never, in fact, this and another perfume that I've got are two of the most highly, not recommended, like complimented perfumes I've ever been complimented on. So this is Burning Cherry, Raspberry Praline, Palo Santo, Wood and Patchouli, and it smells like, I can't even describe the smell. It smells like cherry, obviously, but like rich, woody, like autumnal cherry. This is like my autumn scent. It's my go-to. I'm gonna put some on now. It's amazing. It does go up your nose though. And then I've got a couple of makeup favorites as well. This is obviously in the top, so I'm loving the Fenty glosses at the minute. I love the hot chocolate one. I jumped on the hype and I'm so glad I did. I've got it on now and I'm obsessed with it, but I love this formula of lip gloss and I'm so over like nude lips. I really like wearing like either a brown lip or I love this red one as well. So I've got the hot cherry one and it's not as intimidating as it looks. It's not like red. It just gives your lips a little bit of color, almost like how a lip oil would. But I love this color. It's amazing. And then I also have the Lemon Lava if I just want like a gloss. My new favorite foundation, I was wearing skin tint for a long time from Fenty, but this is my new favorite thing to wear on my skin. I feel so late to the bandwagon, but I've jumped on it and I'm sleeping on it. I'm staying firmly on this bandwagon. It is so good. It's the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Oh my God. I don't know what this does to your skin. I'm going to use it in a makeup tutorial soon because I've definitely got to update you guys on my products. Wow, like it literally just, it still looks like your skin, but as if you've had a facial every day of your life and you've just got the most perfect, glowing, beautiful skin. One more product that I've been loving is another one that has been raved about that I'm so late to, but it's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dew Drops. Stunning. I wear this before I go to bed. I wear it before makeup. It makes your face look like glass. I'm very much into skin products at the minute. There's no like eye products that I'm really loving. Skin and lips are like my two things at the minute. I'm really investing in trying new products on my skin and on my lips. But yeah, this is amazing. I feel like we're more caught up now, not fully, but I feel like we're more caught up on the important things and things that I just wanted to like vent about and talk to you guys about. So I'm happy. I feel like I can continue with my YouTube videos now, feeling like I've caught you guys up. So I don't know what my Sunday video is going to be. I have just done a huge Zara order, which is waiting for me downstairs. I don't know whether it's too soon to do another Zara haul because I've bought a lot of things and I feel like I don't want to gatekeep anything. So maybe my next video will be another Zara haul. If you want to see that, then let me know. But yeah, I'm really excited to be creating more content and to be falling back in love with YouTube again. And I can give you my full attention now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me talk shit for the past 20 minutes. Yeah, I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next video.